that men and women do not see sex the same way.
Hello,
Hi.
welcome to our YouTube channel. It's been a minute. My name
Yeah,
is Debbie, and this is my husband.
I'm Vic.
Yeah, and we are happy to be here today. A channel will share godly content about marriage and give out relationship tips and advice.
And then we also talk about our lifestyle too, generally, setting times based on our journey through life, things that we think
That
you
can
can
be
learn,
helpful. Yeah.
of course, and around marriage and relationship, to majorly we just focus on our own experience and some of the things we've learned, and then get to also hear from your own point of
Baby,
view
this
too.
hair is fine. Like
Yeah,
I told
thank
you
you,
that every
thank
time
you,
you just pass, I'm like,
thank
who is
you.
this fine boy?
It's not easy to marry a fine boy anyway.
So today we're going to be talking about things we wish we had learned when
Hmm.
we about marriage. This is
Yeah.
we celebrated our 6 months
So it's
in marriage.
about 7 months now.
Yeah,
So
so we celebrated it last month, so we're about 7 months married now, and it was so we were just sitting down to like, oh, there are things that we wish we learned
yeah,
about
things
marriage.
we wish we learned or we knew, not even
We wish we
yeah.
knew about marriage,
Hmm.
and the first thing is that your marriage is unique and different, right, babe?
Yeah, yeah. So I think that's something we got to learn, and I think the it was good that we learned that earlier because
Yeah.
maybe that helped us a little bit to understanding that our union is unique, it's different
Yeah.
because we are two different people. We cannot compare our union to that of our parents or to that of our friends. I have friends that are married, can say, oh, this is how my friend and his wife are, this is what they are going through, this is how my friend react to things. So
I
on the
have to
basis of
react.
that, you have to react. I remember there was a day I was telling her that a friend of mine, in their bedroom, they don't get to use phone. All
Cell
right.
phone.
And I was joking with her that I think we have to put that law that whenever we are together in the bedroom, there's no phone. But
So the funny thing is that we spend more time in the bedroom than any other part of the room. So I'm like, babe, we can't even do that law because it's not practicable. That means that maybe after we wake up in the morning, I'm like, good morning, and then I go to the sitting room because I need to press my phone. You get so, and
and my babe love pressing her phone. When you say press phone, she can press phone. Do you get? So, I mean, it's going to be a difficult. It's going to be like, I don't know, but it's going to be hard.
the I want to drag my bum bum. God will not allow them. But I learned that too because our marriage is unique on its own, and then you can't compare it with other people's experiences. Even the good experiences some people have in their marriage. Oh, my husband does this, buys me this, and all of that. You can't, because of that, start putting pressure on your own husband and say, oh, because of this, you have to start doing this for me. So you have to learn that your marriage is unique, and then you have to work with that uniqueness because you guys are two different persons that are coming together.
Yeah, and then sometimes then people just overhype things too. Almost everybody wants to make their partner look like a great
Yeah,
champion.
so
So you must be careful. You don't get deceived. The fact that somebody say, "Oh, my husband bought me a car," it might even be a lie. Or my husband got me
they might
this,
even make
and
the
all right, so that is it. And then also, especially for people that are into relationship speaking or relationship coaching, as they say, relationship experts or advice,
okay.
of course, you can listen to them. But me, I would just say learn the principles, but not copy into to their nature, the way they apply or run their home, but learn
Yeah,
principles like normal principles of communication, principles of giving,
yeah.
principles of sacrifices. Those are
Things you
those
should
are things that
learn.
you should learn that will
You
always help you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
I think that you should learn the good things. Like some people will say, "Oh, these guys are on YouTube and they are talking on YouTube. I have to create a YouTube account too with my partner." The question is your partner comfortable with doing that YouTube with you? You know, that kind of thing. And if you see that, oh, this person I have doesn't even have time for this thing, find something else that you both like that you can do together. Do you get? Just know that your experiences are unique to you, and then you get to create those experiences and determine the kind of marriage that you are going to have. And then the second thing is that
Yeah, second thing we also wish we knew, understood that maybe before entering, because we entered before we got to understand that the fact that misunderstanding is normal. Yeah, quite
yes,
normal. I mean, fighting is not normal, but
yeah,
misunderstanding is normal. Because I see people say, "Oh, I'll be married for so years.
with no
We've
fight.
never fought. We've never quarreled." So
It's
me,
called zobo. So called
no,
zobo
baby,
that
it's not Zobo. What
they call
they
it
say is
called
that they
zobo.
have not fought. It doesn't mean that they have not had a
And
misunderstanding.
but people that say categorical,
No, misunderstanding is different from we, for example, now we've not fought in a
but
way, all
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah,
We've
yeah.
not had to quarrel, you abuse me, I abuse
No,
you,
no,
or we don't talk to ourselves for a whole day, start keeping malice. We've not done that.
no.
But of course, we've had
But it's
misunderstandings.
normal to have
Yeah, well, hey,
misunderstanding.
babe, I don't like what you are doing. No, don't be saying that. That is not the way to say it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So,
Yeah,
misunderstanding is normal. I think it's something we didn't maybe got to know because we just felt that, oh,
we understood each
especially
other. Yeah,
as a Christian, there is no how there will be no reason for any kind of misunderstanding. We see things in the picture of the scripture together, that kind of thing. But you
but
see, you are all different, she's
yeah,
different, I'm different, so we had our own share. We just had to take time to begin to
to understand each other.
understand each other. I mean, different scenarios. For example, maybe my babe here, sometimes she likes just being alone. Will I use that word? Her space. Just you get. Just be there. Sometimes she doesn't even want to talk to you or something like that. But me, I don't like dull environments. I don't talk anyhow much outside. I'm a bit of an introverted person, a little if I'm
Yeah,
not very familiar with you. Okay, but I don't like dull atmosphere. I like a lively atmosphere. I'm more happy and I kind of flow. And that's why I don't like fight or quarrel. I easily say I'm sorry, try to sort things out because I don't like tense atmosphere. You get so I mean my babe like her space sometimes. Sometimes she doesn't even just want to talk to you. And I didn't learn that too quickly. I will be trying to talk. I'll be trying to sometimes, she wants to talk. I'll feel that out of respect, she does not want to say some things. All right, but I'll feel that if she has that way, she will just slash me and say, "What is doing you? Can't you?"
no, I not say
No,
it
I don't
now.
say, yeah, I know, but I'm just saying that if you have your way, do you get? So, I mean, you just need to understand that
But in
yeah.
my own defense, I lived alone for like 2 or 3 years before I got married. And I don't know how to explain my personality. I tell people I'm an introvert, but they will not believe me. They say that they will say that I'm lying. But maybe when I go out, I do all my social this thing, and then when I come home, I just want to be alone. So sometimes when I do all those social stuff, all the jumping around and all, when I come home, I'm in my own space. I live alone. Do you get that kind of thing? So now I am married to this man, and this handsome man, and then he's always in my space like for 6 months. And then when we initially got married, it kind of became a problem because I want to be alone, and then you want to be with me, and then I dish out all of my social skills, and then I have nothing more to give out, and I just need to like refuel. Do you get that kind of thing? And then it took us some time, because even me, I was not understanding that that was what it is, because I was like, why don't I want to talk? When you live alone, you feel like it's normal for you to do that, right? So you don't even know that you don't want to talk to people. But when I got married, I have to start rethinking my normal lifestyle and start thinking, oh, this is how it works, and then we now start making some little adjustments. So I
Yeah.
feel like we've met in the middle now. And then sometimes when I want to be left alone, my husband just understand and just leave me. And then me too, when he leaves me like that, me too, I'll not go and meet him.
So so guys, so misunderstanding is just
But it's normal. So we had
normal.
misunderstanding on that
Yeah.
too,
So
because
that's just one
and then we
example,
had
but
another one too. I'm used to working at night.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that's us. I think that was quite a big deal too for us.
So I'm used to working at night,
Yeah,
so I don't sleep in the night. And then this is me now married, and I'm like, why won't you sleep at night? Why will you?
and then she wants to sleep during the day sometimes because especially we kind of start, working more from home. So
Yeah,
sometimes she wants
so
to
it's
take a nap
because
sometimes during the day and then be alive. I
and
mean,
you can't
I
sleep.
literally work during the day. Maybe when we change things, she wasn't too much involved with the career stuff during the day, so she wants to work in the day and have a lot of time in the night to do her stuff. It's like she's more alive in the night. But me, because I'm more like into career, building
You
career and
have to
working.
go,
So
yeah,
I have to resume at
9 to
work during the
5.
day, and close. So in the night is when I want to sleep and I want to be like, okay, I want to
Cuddle.
sleep now.
You want to cuddle your wife.
Let me have my wife beside me, and if I know my wife is saying different
And then I
grammar,
just want to
you,
like catch up with work. I
you
have so
get
many
so
things to
she's
do.
leaving.
So we're just
So it
having
was not
such
easy.
so
At
much
the time, I had to
disagreement.
bust out because I got tired. I was like, what is this issue? What is
Oh my
this one?
god! Why are we all having this disagreement? So we now sat down and then we talked. Okay, so this is what works. This is what works. And then we've been the times I have to work at night. I'm saying, Uncle, see, I've tried my possible best.
No, she
I
has
have to
not.
work
She
at
has
night.
not changed. But maybe I
It's not
try.
every day
Yeah,
now.
but I try to. How do I say? Find a way to enjoy it, and live with the reality of certain things. That okay, I
Yeah.
don't expect her to change overnight, like immediately like that. I don't know. But I try even the days I'm not working. Sleeping in the day is not
You
really
can't
really
even
my
sleep. So
thing.
I think
So
we are finding a way around it.
yeah.
But we've when you accept the fact that okay, this is going to always be a pain point, this is going to be a problem, this is our reality. What do we do about it? Not shying away from the fact that you guys are have
So
misunderstanding.
really, it's just to talk. We
Yeah.
are just trying to say misunderstanding. No matter how spiritual or whatever you are, tongue speaking, and except
And
you
scriptures
don't want to be
quoting.
real with each other. You are just showing like you are happy, but deep inside of
You
you, a
know that
lot
you're
is
not
going
happy.
on, which
Yeah.
is not really needed because it won't be helpful to your relationship. Yeah, let's move to the third point, which is that people will always want to, start pressuring you about kids. Some people will be
I think
praying
it's
it,
a Nigerian thing.
maybe an African thing, right?
Yeah, I think so because so far I've not like in the United Kingdom nobody has hinted it that oh when are you guys going to have kids,
Have
and
kids.
trust me, we have friends, we've made friends there, so nobody, not even like hinting or those kind of thing. But in
Or even in the
Nigeria,
church family,
yeah,
nobody has one say, let's
oh
pray for
for
you
you to have
guys,
children or
like
something
that.
like
Yeah.
that. But in Nigeria, even on Facebook, someone will always comment on my pictures. Your nose is big, you are adding weight, you can come just to hint that oh you're
We're
pregnant or
expecting
you're
that
expecting.
you have it. Don't worry,
I don't know for you
you
people
see a
keep
baby soon.
expecting, but me,
At
nobody
the
can
right time.
pressure me to have children when I'm not ready to have children. But that is the reality, Sha. And then even I'm a parent too.
Yeah, yeah. So that is the truth. The truth is that, one of the things we didn't know, we just thought that when we get married, it's just the two of us. So we can do anything we want. Like, of course, nobody is going to force us, but the truth is that people keep bringing it
Up,
subtly. They
yeah.
come to you,
Yeah, stop
parents,
to.
my mom, sometimes, even though she has not had to sit me down, ask me that, hey, guy, it's been 6 to 7 months.
How
What's up? What
far?
is going on? But I know she's being calm and diplomatic with me, but most times she prays it out. When
You
I
say
talk to
receive
her,
it.
she'll be declaring, you have twins soon. You have this
Amen.
soon.
Me too say big amen because we want twins. They want to born
All
children.
right. So, I mean, this is the reality you need to understand, especially if you are from Africa or Nigeria, just understand that sometimes just part of our cultural stuff.
Yeah.
People are going to begin to come. Some are beginning to even raise prayer points for you. Some they are going to begin
And
to. So
and
let it not come to
and the
you as a
funny
shock
thing is,
or make
babe,
you feel angry. Yeah.
funny thing is that it's not going to get better. It's going to get worse.
Yeah, yeah. So if you imagine now that we are just 6, 7 months, by the time we get into 1 year now, for example, and you
Yeah,
cannot
they are not,
see,
it's not
you
even
know,
stomach they're looking for, but then
okay,
they're
they're
expecting you
expecting a
that you have
baby.
said, oh, this is my baby. So by then they're like, auntie, what's going on? So everybody will be looking at any picture you post for sign of pregnancy. I say, you people should keep looking, though. It is
All right,
well.
so these are things you just prepare your mind that
Yeah,
you might have plans with your partner. Of course, stay stick to your plan. Nobody should pressure you into anything, but just know that these are things that you are going to experience and you're going to see. Yeah.
yeah, and then babe, I did not know that changing name can be a very big deal in, especially in Nigeria.
Mm.
As a bride, as a new bride, everybody, you're expected to change to your husband name. And I really love my husband name. Like, I would like to be called Mrs. Saleh, sexy name. But I don't know. I think I would like to hear what you people think, because some people will change their name immediately after getting married. Like, oh, Mrs. So 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 on Facebook, which is quite easy. I can do that. But how easy is it to like do the real name change? Because some people, you have to change it in the bank, you have to change it on your NIN, you have to change it on your passport. I don't know the people that have, I don't have driver's license. You have to change it on a driver's license. In your uni, imagine now I'm studying, I'll have to change it in my uni. Like, I don't even know where to start from, and you can't do half and stop in the middle. Like, oh, I did passport, I did um and I did not do bank. You will be stranded. You get, or you did. So I don't know, I think I need to hear people's advice. Like, what do you guys think? And then for people that are married and that they have changed their name, how easy was it to change the name? Or is it advisable that I just change it on Facebook, and then just everybody should just be calling me Mrs. Sally on Facebook, and just still leave my maiden name till I'm mentally ready to go through that stress. And it's right now, sef, it's not even practical because I'm not in Nigeria. So how do I do the bank changes? And then, because all your files
Yeah, I get your point
has
there. I
to
think it's quite it can be complex than you actually
anticipate.
anticipate. When you get in and you are planning for wedding, but just know that this is something you just have to deal with. For me, I would say that it's not a 1 day process across different things, but it's
That's
good
not.
for Nigeria. The way I know that they do it, immediately they do the publishing on the newspaper.
Yeah,
You have
yes,
that,
that
okay,
newspaper stuff.
and then you have it change of name stuff in the court. All right, so most of your documents you can get to attach some of them,
It's
like that until the name start getting much adjusted, across your bank, across other things, but
wow.
it might take a while. So but something else I want to say also is that yeah, it's not bad. It's good to change name, of course, but I just want to say also that there's no law around it. It's not very, very compulsory. Maybe some guys might want to stone me for this. That okay,
They come
maybe
and
because
story, I'm
maybe
not
I'm not
there.
an African man, but I just think that there is no pressure around it. Okay, for me, I don't have issues with her not changing the name, but of course sometimes maybe the reason why, maybe
For
the
family too.
advantage, all right, for family, raising our kids, maybe bearing different, you get what I'm trying to say, and then as a family, or we want to do something together as a family. I just want to say there is no rush. She's either she change her name now, she change it later, she's still my wife. It has not
It changes
yeah, it
nothing.
has not. So, and changing it on Facebook either doesn't bring any, I don't know. That's just my own thought. But we are not here to tell you what to do around that. We are just saying that it can be a big deal sometimes. It's something we didn't
Think
think
about.
about very well and
Yeah.
put a lot of calculation into it, but it's like a big deal. All right, changing it
But
on
I'm
an
still going to
international
change my name.
passport and other, yeah, but maybe in
I
due in
definitely
yeah,
do.
of course, but in due time, but we're just trying to say those are some things. So another thing we wish we knew was also around making financial decisions.
Yeah.
Saying that okay, we just thought so
It's marriage now.
Marriage, money. Yes,
Let's
we just,
just
yeah, money. But I mean, it's
ah,
something you really, really need to look at in terms of your finance. You need to talk about it. You need to because when you get married, you make financial decisions together,
yeah,
spendings together,
yeah.
a lot together. So for me, literally, I would say, yeah, I thought of it that okay, my money, yes, is our money, but I didn't have problem with that even while we are dating, but it kind of hit me so strong when we got into
Marriage.
the marriage. So it doesn't matter who is working now, who is not
Or who is not
working now.
working.
Do you
The
understand?
question is how much do we
How
have?
much do we
I,
have?
I
Do
think I
you
think as a
get?
couple, the way you should see money is like a blessing. Do you get? So anybody the Lord is using at that particular time to bless the family, like you can be the one earning so much now. You're just like that vessel that God is using. Because if you see money like that, it helps you to like strip off that, oh, this is mine, I have to hold tight to it. And sometimes it can be annoying because you feel like you have your money and then you want to do something with it, and then you still have to talk to your wife about it or your husband about it, that, oh, by the way, I want to send 5K
Mm.
to somebody. And you're like, before I had my freedom, I can just send money to
Yeah,
anybody
yeah.
I want to. But then because we are now a family,
Mm-hmm.
we have to discuss those things. And then if somebody said, oh, I need this, I can't just take that decision. I'll be like, okay, I'll get back to you, because I know that I need to talk to my husband about it. So it might feel, sometimes you feel like somebody has taken away your freedom, that kind of thing. But if you see it like an old family unit, and it's something you both are intentional about, your
Yeah.
finances, it helps you to build trust, and then it helps you to be able to do things together, and then it helps you to be more financially prudent, because you don't just the way you did when you are single, that, oh, I need this money, just send it. But by the time you even tell your husband about, if it is a nonsense spending, as you are telling you feel like this thing is not
Yeah,
making
so
sense,
so 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 really that's it
finances.
about finances. You are into it together. Even when I send money to our parents, we said, oh, it's from me and my
Yeah,
wife. All right.
and we
So
have a joint
yeah, yeah, we have a joint account.
what I would advise is that the person that is more analytical should be in charge of the money. Do you get? Some people, if you say that, oh, you want to advise someone, and all, some people just like doing stuff with their money. Do you get? So if you
Okay,
people, if
whatever works for you.
yeah,
But
whatever
what we
works
are
for
saying
you,
is that have look at
your
that
finances, to
your
have that
finances.
discussion, so
Yeah,
that
well,
you will not be homeless in your
yeah,
marriage.
I'm plan ahead, and then
Yeah,
begin to change the ownership mindset of your money before you enter into it. If not, you have
yeah.
problem
It helps you
because
to build
yeah,
together, so try to, like, it's like two chasing 10,000, so it's a way for both of you to pool resources together and make it work. And
yeah,
then one thing we learned also is that marriage is about sacrifice and compromises.
healthy compromises. Yeah.
I always say compromises, and then people say it has to be healthy. Well, it is not all compromises that you should make.
Mm.
Compromises are against your value system. Even if you are married to that person, you should not make it. But then everybody shouts 50-50 in a relationship. A man should do this, a woman should do this, there's gender equality and all of that. That is great, right? But in marriage, sometimes things might not be 50-50.
Trying
Sometimes,
to prove your right all the time in
yeah,
marriage can
eh,
it will really cost a lot. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
sometimes you just have to. You might not even be the one at fault. All right, sometimes you just, for peace to reign at that
Yeah.
time, you just have to say, okay,
Okay, I
yeah,
beg. And
I'm
then,
sorry, I
even though
beg.
you are the one outside, just for peace to reign, just be the
Mm-hmm,
bigger
mm-hmm.
person. Some sacrifices you make, and then it will just be your turn at that point to make that sacrifice.
Yeah,
But sometimes, at another time too, it will be the person's turn to make that sacrifice. So it might not always be 50-50, like you say, like, oh, let's divide responsibility, let's divide this, let's do this. Your husband might be the one providing now, and then in the near future you might be the one earning more. You might need to like carry the baby for the family. Your husband cannot carry child and give up his career for 6-9 months to carry baby, abi. But
yeah,
then
yeah.
you are doing that for the family, right? So it's all about
Yeah, it's a
sacrifices.
lot
It's
of
all about
sacrifices. A
healthy
lot of
compromises.
sacrifices. Yeah.
There are most times no, oh, 50-50, and then you say, oh, he's giving much. It is when he gives that I'll give. It is when no, sometimes you are even the one doing the most, but then they will still reciprocate one way or the
Yeah.
other. So it's like something that goes around, comes around. You just
Yeah, and
keep
even when
balancing.
it comes to the place of your job, business, career, also, a family has to be put first and be put at the center of it. There, I've seen ladies that say, "Oh, I'm not going to give birth. We need to agree between the time that I'll be out of job, your salary, we are going to be sharing it." That's when you are not running a joint family stuff, family finance. So the woman is feeling
Yeah,
that
she's
why me, I'm
losing out.
carrying the baby, I'm losing out. So these are
But
things
if you
that
have
you
your
just
finances together,
together, right?
if
You
you just,
just know
how much do
that
we have in the
those times
family
is
now? I'm
working,
not
you are
earning.
not working,
Yeah,
is family money and stuffs like that. So a lot of compromises is needed. Sometimes you might even need to relocate to a new place
yeah,
for
and start,
job.
yeah, and
But
start
and
your
yet you
life
you
all over
have to
again.
you have to even stop taking that job. Why? Because maybe it's taking you away from your family and it's not going to be helpful to the union and to the kids and others, because money is good, but yet everything too is not all about money. It's
Yeah,
about the
yeah,
peace of the home. So compromises, very healthy compromises, sacrifices. These are things that you need to know
about
when
marriage.
going to marriage. So that would be that people don't just change immediately after marriage, and
I'm laughing.
yeah, because sometimes then you will be thinking, oh, by the time we are married, this person is going to change, this person is going to adjust. I was just talking to someone yesterday. I said, see, just marry someone that certain things they are doing, there are things you can accommodate, all right,
Very important.
because you can't get any
That you
perfect
can live
person.
with for the
Yeah,
rest
you
of your
can live
life.
with,
Yeah.
you can't get any perfect person, nobody is perfect,
Yep.
but there are certain things people do that you might have issues with it, but ask yourself that, can I live with this thing if this person does not change? All
That's a
right.
very important question
If you
because
feel you cannot
before
live with it,
committing,
forget it. If you feel you cannot live with it, you are expecting that, oh, the person will change by prayer, but you are not the Holy Spirit. All right.
no,
Even if you will change, do the prayer that the person should change before you guys get committed
let the
into
person
it.
change. Yeah.
Please, that is
But
important. People don't just change immediately. You say, yeah, marriage will change then. No, it's not
I
true.
think most of the time when you see someone's bad habits, try to multiply it by times two, and then see if you can live with it because it's different when you are dating. You just get glimpse of it, just little flashes, But when you're married, you are exposed to the real deal, and you are living with that particular flaw for 24 hours in a day, so you have to know that people don't change, and then it is what you marry that you get afterwards.
Yeah, yeah. So that is also the issue. She's stubborn a little. You have to look at it.
Why did you
I'm not talking to you now. Did I talk to you? You have to ask yourself that, you yourself, are you that stubborn? Are you calm enough to accommodate the little of our stubbornness? If you know you yourself, you are very stubborn. Please, don't just think that
babe, why
I don't
not?
talk to you now. Are you stubborn?
No.
All right. So
It's me that's talking
I'm not
about.
talking to her. Guys, did I mention her name? And if your conscience is freaking you that you are stubborn, talk to Jesus to help you. Anyway, I'm not.
Is that I talk to you?
If your conscience is judging you, now I didn't mention your
My
name.
conscience is not judging
Yeah, let's
I'm not
continue.
stubborn.
Anyway, so men and women do not see sex the same way. I think I didn't even learn that at all until,
Really?
yeah, because I mean, I felt that we are all human beings. We have
Okay.
feelings. Though I've read somewhere somebody say, women, the way they react to sex. But I mean, this was me having a first-hand
What is
experience.
your first time experience? So cool.
I mean, I no. It was one of these days when we need to. I say, we have been together in this house for some days now, and
Why?
I have not visited.
Where do you want to visit?
I, I what is going on? this I've been giving you signal. I've tried
I've
to
used
I've tried to
for you, so
and
for you, so.
we were new then, maybe like 2 more how many months. So that is how my wife said, is this
Is it food?
is it food? God. I was very I was very angry. He said, is it food? Must you have it all the time? I say, all the time as how? I don't understand. When last did we get involved in this thing? It's like how many days ago when you are saying all the time, as if it's every hour or every day or every hour. I was like, so really, I mean, it was difficult for me to
Yeah.
really comprehend. I had to calm down. I had to start understanding the fact that the way a man's body is wired, a man is almost ready every time, except maybe his body is so weak, maybe
Maybe he's
so
tired.
tired to the extent that he cannot raise himself up. Even when a man is tired, he can see it as also a way to relax. But maybe he could be tired to the extent that there's no strength in the body to do the work. You get what, what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't know, but really, it was something we battled with.
But
I
we're adjusting
Yeah,
already.
we,
So
of course, of
the
course, of
thing is
course.
that this is us newly married, right?
And she wasn't coming to
Celebrate.
tell me I want it. That kind of thing. So I was like, come on, am I the only person that is not spiritual in this union? You
Then
don't,
I
you
used
are,
to come and tell you
no,
I
now it
want
was
it. Yeah.
later you started, I don't know. Later is like the feelings started coming to you more. I don't know. So you started, but at the time I was like, so
You
to
guys will
me,
not
this,
believe anything he says because
okay,
it's
okay.
not me he's talking about. But what happened was that we're newly married, and this uncle, somebody that is celebrate and is feeling like, oh, now I am married. Let's get going, that kind of thing. And I like, so let's just pray that our expectations will not be cautioned, because it's a very important prayer to pray.
You get what I'm saying? It's a man now, the way a
So you
man's
have
body is
to. I
engineered.
think. I
So
think it's just patient.
yeah.
For the man. We are now getting. I think the friction is about sex is reducing between the two of us, and it's been a wonderful experience. But initially I was not just really into the sex thing. All my life I've been taught that sex is evil, those kinds of things. And you're now telling me that, oh, sex in marriage is good. Like, what suddenly makes it good, that kind of thing. And then I don't think it's a psychological thing, but you get the point. So, but as time goes on now, you get to adjust and then just
All right.
ease into it.
Yeah, that is just it. So the thing is that no matter what you've learned about it, either it's good, is but even if you heard that it's so sweet, you want to. The truth is that just know that the way a guy and a lady react to it is
It's
different.
different, yeah.
Most times, men are always in the mood. I
For
think
women,
women are always
they need
not
to.
like not always. So sometimes you need to understand their mood. Sometimes you need to bring them into that. Sometimes they could also be in the mood, and so just understand that. And so I feel a bit of patience was needed. And then maybe even when you don't want it as a woman, the way you also communicate so that you will not hit the ego of the man
And
too,
how has been my communication?
yeah. I mean, you have, you've been much better, but I mean, then now when you are telling me that is it food, is it this, is it every time? I was like, every time I was like, am I coming to you every hour or every, so
Oh
yeah, those are things, but that does it. So guys, we hope you learned something
yeah,
today,
we
and
hope you learned
that
something
does it, to
today.
let you
You
know that
can share that's us sharing our experience in the
on
first
things we wish that we
7 months
actually
of our
knew,
marriage. Yeah.
before we, but I mean, we aren't doing bad. We've tried to catch up, learn, make adjustments, which is all what marriage is all about.
Yeah.
Healthy compromises, as
Compromises,
I said,
yeah.
and it's fine,
And we're not perfect yet, so
Mhm.
we're still going there, we're still getting there, and it's been a wonderful experience.
That's it. So
Yeah.
don't always forget that then there's nothing bad about
Yeah.
misunderstanding. It's just how you react to it, how you handle it. That's what really matters. All right.
Yeah.
So thank you guys. Keep watching. and share with someone.
Yeah, we're going to send the link for the link. We have a Telegram channel where
Yeah,
we talk about our
and
relationship
answer
and
questions.
then answer your questions. So the link to the Telegram channel will be in the description button. And then we always make this beautiful dance where we get followers and subscribers. So please don't forget to leave a comment and then also subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Thank you for watching. Bye.